Just moments ago, the House Ethics Committee has released the ethics report on former Representative Matt Gaetz. This is a result of a years-long investigation into the Florida Republican, allegations that he slept with a minor and used illicit drugs, both of which he denies. The committee says they have found substantial evidence of multiple illicit acts. Let's go back to Tom Dempsey for the latest out of Washington. So apparently his last-ditch effort, filing the lawsuit, did nothing to stop the report from coming out.
No, it did not, Marni. Good morning. Look, this report coming down just minutes ago, and it's pretty damning against former Congressman Matt Gaetz. The committee noting that this investigation involved obtaining 14,000 documents as part of this investigation, as well as around 24 witness interviews. And to get to this, some of the big findings of all this, in sum, the committee says it found substantial evidence of the following. From at least 2017 to 2020, Representative Gaetz regularly paid women for engaging in sexual activity with him. Also, in 2017, Representative Gaetz engaged in sexual activity with a 17-year-old girl. That's not it, though. During the period from 2017 to 2019, Representative Gaetz used or possessed illegal drugs, including cocaine and ecstasy, on multiple occasions. The committee also goes on to say that Representative Gaetz knowingly and willfully sought to impede and obstruct the committee's investigation of his conduct. Like I said, some very damning allegations, and the committee, the House Ethics Committee, saying that it found substantial evidence of those accusations. So again, this is a very big case we are following today. This investigative report coming down just minutes ago. This investigation dates back to 2021, but you know, a very big part of this is that this investigation faced even more attention because President-elect Donald Trump earlier this year nominated former Representative Matt Gaetz to be the next Attorney General. Of course, he pulled out of that nomination process as a result of this. All the attention sort of that was on this investigative report, and we saw a lot of the chatter over this investigative report. But this is coming down just minutes ago, and again, some other notable parts of all this. The committee saying it received evidence confirming that Representative Gaetz at times personally made payments to women who attended parties with him. And the committee goes on to write that the record also indicates that Mr. Greenberg, who's described as an associate of the former congressman, sometimes paid women for having sex with Representative Gaetz and was sometimes reimbursed by Representative Gaetz. So some very big allegations here, and the committee saying that the evidence that it found substantial evidence to back up those claims. And I'm looking down right now because this report literally just came down. It totals 40 pages. It's also very important to note that Representative Gaetz has very much denied these claims against him. We want to show you a social media post that he made recently in regards to this. He described this investigation as a smear campaign. And in this recent post, he says, in my single days, I often sent funds to women I dated, even some I never dated, but who asked. I dated several of these women for years. I never had sexual conduct with someone under 18 years old. Any claim that I have would be destroyed in court, which is why no such claim was ever made in court. Also, we want to dive into this too, Marni, that as part of this report, the committee says it did not find sufficient evidence to conclude that Representative Gaetz violated the federal sex trafficking statute. Although Representative Gaetz, this is straight from the report, although Representative Gaetz did cause the transportation of women across state lines for purposes of commercial sex, the committee did not find evidence that any of these women were under 18 at the time of the travel, nor did the committee find sufficient evidence to conclude that the commercial sex acts were induced by forced, fraud, or coercion. So again, a lot to unpack with all this, Marni, and we're going to continue diving into these documents. But right now, some pretty big findings a part of this investigative report.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.